Charlie Kirk's assassination has already shaken the political world, but now Candace Owens is making claims that could flip the entire story upside down. She says the FBI is hiding key evidence, specifically footage of the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson, with a mysterious woman. So who is this woman, and why hasn't the footage been released? Let's break it down. Candace Owens raises doubts over official narrative. In the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination at Utah Valley University, conservative commentator Candace Owens has become one of the most vocal critics of the official investigation. While federal and local authorities claim that 22-year-old Tyler James Robinson was the lone shooter, Owens has questioned nearly every aspect of that account. Her most explosive claim centers around a supposed woman who was seen with Robinson on the day of the shooting, footage that she alleges the FBI has deliberately suppressed. Owens insists that this missing evidence changes the trajectory of the case. In her view, if the public were able to see the supposed footage, it might suggest that Robinson was not acting alone, or perhaps was not the killer at all. The mystery woman. According to Owens, eyewitness testimony and leaked social media posts hint at the presence of a female accomplice. An Instagram user, identified as @ShanaRintheHouse, allegedly shared a video where bystanders mentioned a woman being spotted with Robinson. Owens claims that even law enforcement initially acknowledged they were searching for a female suspect during the 33-hour manhunt before Robinson turned himself in. What the heck is going on? Who was the woman with the shooter, and why wouldn't the FBI release that footage? Owens asked. Her sharp criticism reflects growing skepticism within some conservative circles that the investigation may not be as straightforward as authorities have presented. FBI accused of withholding footage. Owens argues that the FBI has mishandled the case from the beginning, particularly by withholding video that could prove vital in establishing whether Robinson was framed. She claims that the lack of transparency only deepens the distrust Americans already have toward federal agencies. If, as Owens insists, footage exists showing Robinson with an unidentified woman, the decision not to release it raises troubling questions. Why was it withheld? Was the female presence simply an innocent bystander, or was she part of a larger coordinated plan? Owens has pressed for answers, but has so far received none. Tyler Robinson's profile raises doubts. Owens has also painted a picture of Robinson as an unlikely assassin. She describes him as a fisherman, not a gun enthusiast, emphasizing that the weapon allegedly used in the shooting was a family heirloom rather than something he personally sought out. She questioned whether he had the knowledge or ability to pull off a long-distance rooftop shot of over 140 yards, an act that requires precision, training, and experience. Adding to her doubts, Owens pointed to Robinson's personal behavior following the assassination. A photo surfaced of him casually eating ice cream at a Dairy Queen after the shooting. To Owens, this image undermines the narrative of a politically motivated killer, suggesting instead that Robinson was being set up to take the fall. Disputed text messages and relationship claims. Another point of controversy involves alleged text messages Robinson supposedly sent to his boyfriend, Lance Twiggs, in which he expressed radical political views. Owens has claimed that Robinson never wrote those messages, dismissing them as fabricated by investigators to strengthen their case. She further argued that Robinson's personal life had been misrepresented by law enforcement. According to Owens, his father did not know his son was gay and believed Twiggs was only a roommate. Robinson, she claims, had even told family members he would introduce them to a girlfriend in the future, possibly a cover story to protect his relationship. Owens insists these inconsistencies highlight flaws in the official narrative and may even point to a deliberate smear campaign against Robinson. Surrender without confession. One of Owens's strongest arguments is that Robinson never confessed to the crime. Despite surrendering voluntarily at the local sheriff's office, Robinson has consistently maintained his innocence. Owens questions how someone could be both willing to surrender and yet refuse to confess if he were guilty. She emphasized that the FBI itself has acknowledged Robinson has not confessed, yet prosecutors continue to press for the death penalty. For Owens, this contradiction illustrates the weakness of the government's case and fuels suspicion that Robinson is being railroaded. Questions over access to rooftop. Owens has also challenged the logistics of the shooting itself. Utah Valley University's campus. Rooftops are notoriously difficult to access, even for students familiar with the grounds. How, she asks, could Robinson, who never attended UVU, navigate his way onto a rooftop with a rifle? Unnoticed? This detail, according to Owens, makes it even more plausible that Robinson was not the shooter, or that someone else with more familiarity with the campus carried out the act. The mystery woman, she suggests, could be the missing link in explaining how the operation was executed. Turning Point USA Audit connection. Owens has added another layer of intrigue by connecting Kirk's death to internal developments at Turning Point USA. Just a week before the assassination, Kirk allegedly ordered a massive, organizational audit to investigate financial discrepancies. A memo reportedly signed on September 2 named Justin Streif as the new COO and tasked him with spearheading the audit. Owens suggested that this internal shakeup may have angered powerful individuals, making Kirk a target. She hinted that the audit could have revealed damaging information, though she stopped, short of naming specific culprits beyond floating the possibility of political involvement. Inconsistencies in law enforcement accounts. Owens questioned the level of detail shared by authorities about Robinson's surrender. While officials revealed extensive information about how Robinson was located, they have withheld the identity of the individual who helped track him down. For Owens, this selective transparency raises red flags, reinforcing her suspicion that crucial parts of the story are being concealed. There's something very weird about their story, she concluded, demanding that investigators release all evidence, including the alleged footage of Robinson with the woman. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more updates.